welcome to Clue. I've never played this game before.
I've played it a little bit.
He's played it like a long ass time ago. Buddy over there's never played it before, so we're gonna give it a shot. See if we like it.
See how things go.
You know, see if we can figure out who murdered who done it. But before we get into it, I'm Tofari.
I'm CK.
I'm Knight Rider.
And just in case you've never played Clue before, and also to remind ourselves, like I said, we've never played it. It's been, what?
When I was a kid. So.
Yeah, so...
I'm 50. I'll be 51 this year. So it's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a long ass time. So I'm just going to run over these rules super quick because I assume most of you have played Clue before. So I'm not going to go into super details about it. Setup. Place all 6 character tokens on their name spaces, even if there aren't 6 players. Choose your character. I'm going to be the purple guy.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Why?
Because that's Professor Plum.
And?
I always play Professor Plum.
Okay, then I'll be the blue dude. Whoever that is.
That's Miss Peacock.
I'll be Miss Peacock. Who are you? Which color you want? Alright.
I'm going Mr. Green.
I don't know. It's always been a thing. I had somebody else pick Professor Plum when I was a kid, so I had to play Colonel Mustard, and I lost.
Okay.
So I've chose to always be Professor Plum. I do remember that part.
Okay. Whatever you say,
it's
buddy.
a thing. That thing I always won when I played Professor Plum, but
you place all the weapons in random separate rooms, which we've done, as you can see, or you should probably be able to see on our little camera here. Hello. Shuffle the 9 clue cards. We're not using the clue cards because we don't know what the hell those do or how they
we're
work.
gonna play one round because I've never played with them.
Yeah, that's a new addition. It says to play the traditional game of Clue, remove these cards from the game.
So we have chose to remove them just so we can kind of. We'll probably like maybe next week we decide to play this. We'll add the clue cards.
Yep. Separate the other cards into 3 decks, characters, weapons, and rooms. Shuffle each deck and place it face down, which we did separate them before, but we mixed them up because you're supposed to mix them up after the fact. Slide the top card from each of these 3 decks into the case file envelope, which is right here, which we have done, so no one sees. These cards answer the question, who did it, with which weapon, and where. Shuffle the remaining character, weapon, and room cards together and deal them out face down among players. So that's what we have right here. We're going to deal them out in a minute, but like I said, I just wanted to run over the rules real quick. It's okay if some players have more cards than others. There's some rules for 2 players, but we have more than that, so we don't have to worry. Everyone take a notebook, sheet, and pen. This little doohickey right here. Mark each player's initial, including your own, at the top. So I assume that's the little boxes that... I assume that's what these are for.
Yeah.
Yeah, these little doohickeys at the top.
I have to wear my eyeballs because I can't see.
Yeah.
So y'all get to see my shades. Well, the first one would be your slot, and then you would just mark.
I just marked them in a random order. So are we supposed to mark the characters as well, or is
whatever characters you're only marking the characters you have.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Because then what you're going to do is essentially you're going to move, and you're going to be basically what it's telling you is like say. Colonel Mustard did it in the dining room with the revolver.
Mm-hmm.
If he winds up with the dining room, but I have the revolver. You don't. You can have every other card. You're just trying to figure out that room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know.
Alrighty.
So.
Secretly look at your cards and mark them on your sheet. They cannot be in the envelope. Keep your sheet secret.
Yeah, so you're
on your turn, you roll the dice, which we have right here. They're like normal Yahtzee dice, except 1 or 2 of them, or they have magnifying glasses instead of...
And that's where the clue cards come in.
Yeah. So I guess if it's just a 1.
Yeah.
If a card is revealed... Oh wait, that's the clue cards. We don't use those. On your turn, after you roll the dice, you can either do one of three things. You can move your character token, the number of squares you rolled, try to get to a room. Use a secret passage at the start of your turn, move your token from the room you're in to the room the passage connects to, or stay in the room your token is already in. You cannot move diagonally, go through the same square twice on a turn, or land on or move through a square occupied by another token. Entering rooms. You must enter rooms through doorways. If you roll a number higher than what you would need to enter, just stop moving once you're inside. Any number of tokens and weapons can be in a room at a time. You cannot pass through a doorway blocked by another player, whether inside or outside of that room. If you reach or stay in a room, make a suggestion for who done it, with what and where. Say, I suggest character with weapon in the room you're in. Move the suspect character and weapon into that room. They'll remain there after your turn. The player to your left secretly shows you one of the cards from your suggestion if they have one. If they have more than one, they choose which to show you. If they don't have one, then the next player secretly shows you a card from your suggestion, and so on.
Well, so we do see. He shows and then you show. If he doesn't have one, then you have to show. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have one, then it just ends there. If you don't have one, then he shows and like that. No one has a card. You may have cracked the case. Mark your sheet with the card you were shown. It can't be in the envelope. If you weren't shown any cards, that could mean your suggestion is correct. Think you know who done it? You can make an accusation right after you make a suggestion. See Win for details. Once you think you know who done it, make your accusation. You can only make one accusation per game, and it must be on your turn, but it can be right after you make a suggestion. You don't have to be in the room you're going to name. Say, I accuse character with weapon in room. Secretly open the envelope after all three cards you named inside. Yes, you win. Congratulations on solving the case. No, you're wrong. Without letting anyone see, put the cards back in the envelope. You can't take any more turns, but you must show cards when the other players make suggestions. The game continues until someone makes a correct accusation. If no one does, the murderer gets away. So.
You wanna... Here. Let me see it one more sec.
What are you trying to find out?
The story. Yeah,
Probably
the front.
Oh.
The Mr. Bogey is...
Mr. Body has been found murdered in the mansion, and it's up to you to figure out who done it. Move from room to room, making suggestions for who, with what, and where. Narrow down the possibilities as other players show your cards. Once you think you've cracked the case, make your accusation and check the case file envelope to see if you're right. So we're trying to figure out who murdered Mr. Body. Or Buddy, or how the hell you pronounce that last name.
What is it?
Boddy. I don't know.
It's the booty.
Boddy. I don't fucking know.
Boddy?
Something like that. Anyway. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I think we all have an equal amount of cards.
It doesn't matter. Like I said,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It does not match or mark down the cards you have because you know that is not the case. Don't let anybody see the cards you have, and then we will start playing.
Alright, so boom. Alright, so that is all of our shenanigans right there. So we know we can't show you our cards, unfortunately, because then we'd all see our cards, and then that's kind of ruins the game. But we all have some characters, weapons, and or rooms that we know are not where
The murder took place.
Yeah. So now we have to go through and find out where it happened, what it was done with, and who did it.
And Miss Scarlet always goes first.
So it's your turn.
No. You said you...
No, I'm Mr. Blue Guy.
Oh, well, I'm purple. It goes this way.
Oh, right, I forget. You're just sitting over there. So, technically, it's your turn, Mr. Knight Rider.
And then you would go and then I would go.
Yes.
Which color are you, Mr.
Green.
Green? Okay, so roll your dice and move to wherever you want to go. Head to a room.
You got 2 spaces.
You move 2 spots.
1, 2.
Well, you don't get to go fucking anywhere.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Knight Rider. You are officially stuck.
Alright, where is it? Where am I at?
You're right there.
Okay, so I have that one. Okay, and the. Oh, that's pretty good.
Is there anything for doubles?
I don't believe so. I think it's just.
Okay.
Wait, there might be. Give me 1 sec.
Usually there is. We used to play You Got Another Roll. But
if you roll 2 icons,
What
draw
the
2
hell?
cards. No.
I don't know what
We don't have to. Like I said, I'm just saying.
Well, it doesn't say anything in the rules, so
We're not going to do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
– 11.
Damn. Okay. Where do you want to go?
Head to... Let's see. Head to the study.
Study this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I'm in the room, right?
Yep.
Okay, you just put me in the middle of the room. Okay. So now, I get to make a suggestion.
Yep.
With what weapon, in what room.
In
why
the room
who.
you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the room I'm in. I'm just saying. I
Yeah,
get to make
yeah,
a
yeah.
suggestion with a room, a weapon, and... Because, yeah, I do have to be in the room in order to...
Make a suggestion, yes.
From that room.
Okay.
I suggest
So-
any character with any weapon in the room you're in.
So what we're going to do is... We're going to say... It was... Let's see. With the revolver... In the study... Revolver... In the study... By... Miss Peacock. So you go to the study.
So, does anybody have...
So do you have Miss Peacock?
Or the revolver?
The revolver or the study?
Miss Peacock.
If you do, you just have to show me. Okay. And then you don't have to show me anything even if you do have one, because he showed me first.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So... Alright.
Your turn, Mr. Knight Rider.
Mr. Green.
Yeah.
For the game, it's Mr. Green, Miss Peacock, and Professor Plum. It'll make it easier.
Okay.
I'm being funny.
7.
7.
Well, do you want to go into the room?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're heading somewhere directly.
No, I'll go right there.
Alright.
Okay. So I mean, technically, here's what I'm saying. You don't always have to choose stuff you don't have.
Yeah, you can
What-
go wherever you want.
Like if you have, what is that?
The ballroom.
The ballroom. If you have the ballroom with the rope, you can throw me over there, and say Professor Plum did it, and you know that
Yeah.
if nobody can produce Professor Plum, maybe you got at least the person. You know, whatever, or you could throw something else over there. That don't matter. I'm just saying you don't always have to have everything.
Yeah, you
In
can.
fact, sometimes you want to more or less make it to where you're shooting for one thing
Yeah.
at an
Mhm.
individual time, and you made it a hit 2, then you get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to change my bigger ones. These are either fuzzy, or like need to be cleaned, or I'm not being able to see real well looking for some oddball.
Okay.
So you can just make a suggestion. Say,
Yeah, you're not trying to accuse anybody of anything right now. It's only your first term.
yeah, I think it was blank with blank in this room.
And then you move the character, even if it's not one of us, you still take the character and move him over.
Okay. So
Yeah, these are much better.
I'm gonna say it was Dr. O'Kitty.
Well, if
or
if you have the card,
No, it's not. It's not a matter. He can show whoever. You can do whatever you want, but if they're in your hand, which you're spreading them all out, and I'm trying not to look and help you at the same time. What you're trying to do essentially is don't make it all what's in your hand, because you know that's not who's in here.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to figure out who's in here.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. Okay.
So if you have this one, then fantastic. Then you pick. Then somebody he has to show you the ballroom or the rope. That's what you choose. You're gonna have to pick the ballroom regardless because you're in the ballroom.
Right.
You don't have to pick the rope. You can take the crowbar, the wrench, the knife, the revolver, or the candlestick. But you have to pick the ballroom, and then anybody you suggest, try to figure it out. Do it one by one, or throw 2 you don't have in there.
yeah.
Like, I mean, you could have everything you don't have. Say you went to the library, and you don't have the library, you don't have the knife, you don't have Miss Scarlet. So, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Just don't make sure you're at least trying to figure something out.
Okay. I got it now.
Okay.
I think it was this person here,
Scarlet.
Miss
Scarlet.
Okay.
and she killed whoever with. Ow! Damn it! Come on. That there.
The wrench.
Yep.
So Miss Scarlet in the ballroom with a wrench.
Is that a wrench?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This
That's
is
the knife.
This is this is a dagger, whatever.
So Miss Scarlet in the ballroom with a knife.
Alright. Well, to the left.
That'd be you.
Yeah. So. Alright. So then you can go ahead and mark that off on your sheet. It's my turn. Where the fuck am I at again?
You're over with me. I pulled you.
Oh, you did. What is
You-
this? The study.
Yep, you can make an accusation for the study if you choose. Or you can just up and roll out.
Yeah, but then I have to roll high to get somewhere. You know what?
Technically, you don't have to.
Well,
Is there a passage?
Is there? I don't know what the passages are, so.
Where does it say? It goes to here, right? Is the study to the kitchen?
I don't know.
Right there.
Oh. Study, passage to kitchen, yes. Okay, so I could go to the kitchen if I want.
Or you can stay in the study
Yeah,
and make
I think it was. I think it was Professor Plum with the crowbar. I think that's what that is.
Yeah, move it over there. In the study.
In the study, yes.
Professor Plum. Plum.
Okay. You're good. I got some answers. Alright. Go ahead, Mr. Plum. Or Professor Plum. If that is your real name.
Well, I clearly doubt you're Miss Peacock. But to each your own. Go ahead, and I'm going to go to the kitchen. We can roll, but I'm going to get a 1 here. Look, ooh, I got a 1.
Yep.
Anyway. Alright, so. We're going to go to the kitchen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, in the kitchen. In the kitchen with the revolver by, let's see, who do I want to pull? Mr. Mustard over here. So, in the kitchen with the revolver by Colonel Mustard.
Yep. So
do you have the kitchen, the revolver, or Colonel Mustard?
No.
I'm trying
Do you have the kitchen, the revolver, or Colonel Mustard? Okay. It's your turn.
Okay.
Wait, that actually narrows it down a lot.
So I gotta move 9. Okay.
You move to wherever.
6.
That's fine.
Yep, you're in there.
I'll go there.
To the billiard room.
The pool room. The billiard room. You can drag anybody. You can
Drag any weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he was killed in the ballroom with the knife by
Miss Orchid.
Miss
Yeah.
Orchid.
And that goes to me. Right? Since I'm on the left.
Yeah.
Alright, so. And then it's my turn. I'm in the kitchen currently.
That's a dagger, but
Yeah, dagger.
dagger, knife,
I
same
can
basic
only
thing.
make a suggestion if I'm in that room.
Yeah.
Because of your we're allowed to use context clues from other people's turns, correct?
Sure.
In that case.
You can base it on what I say, what he says, whatever. But you better make sure you're right,
Yeah.
because I could be completely
Bullshitting.
yeah. I might have all 3 of
That's true. That's
the
true.
cards just to fuck with you, which I knew people that did that. I never could figure that out. Why are you gonna waste a turn to?
Fuck with somebody else
Yeah.
when, like, I don't know. Anyway. What can I get to from here? The dining room.
You go to the kitchen with me.
I can go to the study.
You're in the study.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You guys are over there. So where?
You could go to the kitchen.
I can get to the library. I can get to the hall. Oh god. No, we're gonna roll and see if I get anywhere or nowhere. Probably nowhere. That's actually not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm in the library. I think that Mr. Body was killed in the library with the revolver by Dr. Mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard, whatever his
Dr. Mustard.
name is.
Dr. Mustard.
Yeah, Doctor. Is that any better or worse than Colonel Mustard?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm done. Go.
Would you want a colonel operating on you, or would you want a doctor to operate on you?
Doctor.
What does that have anything to do with the last name Mustard?
He's a colonel, like
Yeah.
a military leader.
Yeah, I know. Roll your dice. So 3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Five.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You.
Come on. You know what? I might as well stay here for right now. I think they were killed in the library with the revolver by Orchid.
So you move the pinky one, not that one. That's Scarlet.
What did I even say? Oh, right, characters.
With the revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we're going study.
No, library.
Is that library? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Library.
You have a library, revolver, or Orchid.
No, I show, but okay.
No, it's okay. That was a.
It's always to the left.
Ah, shit.
'Cause I was trying to see what I had in my hand.
Five.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to. What was that room?
Ballroom, I think.
Yeah.
ballroom.
Ballroom. We'll go. Let's see. Ballroom. In the ballroom with the candlestick by. We'll move Mustard over here. So, in the ballroom with the candlestick by Colonel Mustard.
So now it's to you.
Now
Matt,
to
right?
you. Do you have ballroom, candlestick, or Colonel Mustard?
And then you just secretly show him one of them.
Okay.
$11. You can go damn near anywhere you want. You can go into the boardroom. You might even go make it in the library. You can go into the ballroom, the conservatory.
No. Excuse me. We're gonna go.
Anywhere you don't already have.
I'm gonna go library
Okay.
and They was killed by the rope.
Okay.
So basically, yes, they was hung in the library.
Yeah, hung him in the library.
By who?
Yep. By the yellow guy.
Mustard?
Yeah. Colonel Mustard.
Okay. So,
Goes to me. No.
yeah, you.
Yeah, me.
And it's
Yeah,
what?
'cause you'd be on my
it's
left.
what?
Library mustard rope.
Library mustard rope. You don't have it?
Nope. I got nothing. Knight Rider. He's showing you.
Okay.
Alright, it's my turn. You know what? I'm just gonna stay in the library for now. It was killed in the library with the revolver by Professor Plum.
In the library with the revolver.
By Professor Plum. Okay. I get a feeling this game usually takes a bit, huh?
Take about an hour.
Yeah. 5.
Let's see.
You go to the conservatory or the kitchen again.
I'm not gonna head that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just barely outside it. Okay. Knight Rider, it's your turn. You'd be streaming, but it's a welcome surprise. Hello, oh hey Atlas.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we just playing a game. You got 6. Where would you like to go?
Well, again,
You can
we
stay
have
in here if you
decided.
want.
We decided to do, since it's never game alone technically.
1.
How many do I got?
We usually
6.
do wrestling, but Wednesdays and Thursdays we decided to just do our
No, you gotta go.
playing some board games
You can get in here still.
or card
So,
games,
there.
whatever. So, but yeah, what's been up, bud?
He hasn't said nothing else yet. Alright, go
He's
ahead,
on the
Knight
right.
Rider.
I can't
think
see. Is he still in there?
He's still here.
I think they was killed in the
Where you at?
In the hall.
hallway by the candlestick by. I guess you can use the same person. I don't know.
Mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
Alright. It falls to me. There you go. So now it is my turn.
So, in the hall, like Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
Been doing too much Destiny still. Have played a little bit of Warframe. Finally beat the HO9 Apex as a mere solo, so I finally got that glyph.
I still haven't done it with Owie yet. I still need to totally do it, but haven't done it yet. And you poor thing doing Destiny.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep it up in the library for now. It was done in the library with the rope by Plum.
In the library.
Yep.
With a rope
By Plum.
by Plum.
That fight was a nightmare. I had to forego basically all damage bonuses for sheer survivability and damage reduction. 3 times I got randomly one-shot because of toxin status effect bypassing my shield. It was rough. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. That's why I'm not a big, I don't even know what you call them. MMO shooter guy. I mainly stick to my single-player RPG survival games.
Almost got this figured out. I just gotta get to the right room to get the.
Your dog, you made him jump.
Let's see,
Shame
what
on you.
room do I need to go to?
Bathroom.
What room is that over there? The billiard room?
Yes.
Okay, that'll work. Ooh, I rolled a higher than a 1.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, so. Billiard room. Let's go. Mustard in the billiard room with the candlestick.
Okay.
Mustard in the billiard room with the candlestick. Knight Rider. Do you have Colonel Mustard, billiard room, or candlestick?
And my leg itches. Yeah, toxin always sucks in games.
No, sir. No dice.
You know, mustard, billiard room, or
No, no dice. No dice, margarita.
Alright.
By the way, someday soon I might finally be on the video personality board too. Jamin is going to be trying his hand at making Pokemon retrospect videos, and I'm helping him with footage and editing. Still too early to say how it'll turn out, but I'm excited to be a part of it. Fair enough. I ain't never played a Pokemon game in my life, so. But good luck,
What's a
y'all.
video personality board?
What, baby? Come here.
Knight Rider. It's your turn.
Well, hang on. I got Professor Crybaby.
Come here, Cecil.
Piss on you then, Crybaby.
Cecil,
Go
come here, buddy.
go get Kyle. Or Tafari.
You little Beetledorf. Damn, you got 12.
Big box right there.
Yeah. You can stay in the hall if you
We're
want.
gonna go.
Just a YouTuber streamer. That's video personality. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what we're doing basically, except probably more successful.
Well, make sure I get the links. We'll at least like his stuff. I will at least.
Yep,
Oh my goodness,
exactly.
you're such a little babies.
Hey, scratch one back, scratch them all.
Exactly.
You are such a little baby.
I'm gonna go in here,
Okay.
and we're gonna say,
So in the lounge.
yeah, in the lounge. Shot to death.
With the revolver.
With the revolver by Mr. Mustard.
Come on, down, buddy. Yeah. Down.
Shoot, the lounge revolver for Colonel Mustard.
Oh. Nope. I don't have none of those.
Nose itches.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna... Where do I need to go? They're all far away, aren't they? Meow. Well,
you get you a 12 too.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think we can make it anywhere technically this term.
Look at my red, blue, managed to get some winners.
We're going to be starting from the beginning, Pokemon Red and Blue. We managed to get some emulators set up so that we can trade in Battle of the Internet by emulating the old Game Boy link cable, which is very recent technology because of how strict the latency timeout threshold was for the link cables. Interesting.
Are you going to stream on Twitch or YouTube? Or both? We're doing both. Trying to, anyway.
I couldn't do anything, so it's your turn.
You couldn't do nothing?
No, all my rooms were far away.
Okay, 6. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Library.
Okay.
So we got the library by, where is she at? Is she already in there? Miss Orchid with, you want to keep the rope? No, I want to keep the rope. With the candlestick. So, Miss Orchid,
Library
with a
candlestick.
candlestand.
Candlestick.
Yeah, the
The candle thingy.
You have any of those, Mr. Nice Rider? The retrospect video will be pre-recorded and edited for YouTube, but depending on how it goes, we might start co-streaming our adventures in
Except for
the game as we're getting footage for the videos. Well, he's showing you one of them.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading.
You're fine. It's your turn, Mr. Knight Rider.
Yep.
okay.
You are currently in the lounge.
No, I had to kidnap a drink, so my mouth was getting dry.
Well, we'll definitely watch your videos on YouTube.
Yeah, let us know.
Exactly.
Send us the linky link in at least my Discord
6.
stuff.
6, huh?
You could go to the dining room if you want. That's about all you could get to from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dining room.
Although you could get to the conservatory.
Yeah, you can get to the conservatory.
Because there's a secret passage.
You can go over here. If you want to go to the conservatory. That's up to you.
Yeah, we'll take conservatory by
Miss Orchid, I believe that is.
Miss Orchid. And we're gonna say
The lead pipe.
yep, the lead pipe thingy.
Crowbar, lead pipe, whatever it
technically it's called a lead pipe on this.
Technically, yeah.
So that
Okay,
falls to
so
me.
Orchid, Conservatory,
Yep.
Lead Pipe.
I don't have any of those.
Okay, Orchid, Conservatory, Lead Pipe. I don't think I do either. I do not have any of those either.
Interesting. Alright, so it's my turn then. Now that is interesting.
Don't hold your breath on me learning.
When we get that all set up, we'll absolutely send a link, and hey, maybe you'll learn something about Pokemon in the process. That's basically the whole point of the retrospect.
There's what, 1,000 something Pokemon now?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I know about Pokemon is the video Markiplier did on Smash surpassing all 1,000 Pokemon. It was great. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Boom Boom, the lounge, and
The lounge.
I'm in the lounge. Can I technically go to the conservatory, or do I have to wait till next turn?
I think you have to wait till next turn.
All right.
That's how I would do it.
All right. In that case, oh right, because it does say stop moving. So yeah. In that case, I think they were killed in the lounge. With the wrench by Mr. Green. Well, it's not just you yet, Knight Rider. We have to see if CK here has any of those. Okay, in that case, I'm going to. You know what? We're gonna have some fun.
You're not gonna try to.
I'm gonna try and probably fail, but
You're gonna fail.
I think they were killed in the conservatory by Peacock with the lead pipe.
Eh.
Oh, well, you know what? Oh. Dang it. Come on. Okay.
I know you're wrong just from the cards I've seen.
Well, I'm done then. Go on.
Alright, down to me and you. Hopefully one of us gets the killer. 'Cause I think I've got it narrowed down.
I mean, hey, baby steps. There were only 151 Pokemon back in Red and Blue, and only one region to travel through. This is monochrome Game Boy era, much less complicated than all the nonsense from the recent generations. Yeah, the recent generations of Pokemon are completely nonsensical.
Okay.
Like, you basically have, like, living magnets and reskins of the same Pokemon. It's weird. Like, sand castles and all kinds of crap.
Okay, so we're gonna go library. Me.
Plum, okay.
With the candlestick. Library, Plum with the candlestick. Library, Plum, candlestick. Knight Rider.
And Professor Plum.
Professor Plum, library, candlestick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, do
Yeah,
you
you
have
got any of those?
Library. No libraries.
Professor Plum Library Candlestick.
Nope.
Okay, Professor Plum Library Candlestick.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The 1,000 Pokemon is literally a living stack of gold coins, evolved from a living treasure chest that needs 999 coins to evolve, and yet the same Pokemon is feared in the competitive metagame because of its typing and insane damage output. Yeah, that sounds about right for Pokemon. 11.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. No, I can't go to the dining room on that, I don't think.
No. Wait, where's the... No, you can't make it there.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it way over there.
I mean, you can just...
Yeah, you can just go.
Start.
Yeah, you can start heading that direction.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because they're not allowed to move my diagonally, which is silly, but whatever. Your turn.
Oh yeah, I forget. Okay, 6. Let's see. We're gonna stay in the library.
Honestly, you would think that the treasure chest would be the evolution of the gold coins, but I guess not. Consider, I don't know. That sounds like a mimic gone wrong.
Mimic gone wrong. We're gonna go ahead and stay in the library.
Okay.
With Colonel Mustard. With the library, Colonel Mustard, with let's go. Well, we got the rope in there. Forget it. Let's do the rope. Colonel Mustard in the library with the rope. Knight Rider.
Do you have a rope, Colonel Mustard, or library in your hand?
No dice.
No.
Okay. I think I thought I got this mystery cracked.
8. Where are you trying to go? The dining room? You can make it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom! You're in the dining room. Who would you like to suspiciousize?
Suspicious eyes.
Suspiciousize.
Is that the word we're looking
That's
for?
the word I'm using because I'm cool like that.
Okay.
We're gonna say I'm gonna call out myself and say gun.
Revolver, Mr. Green.
In the dining room. It goes to me first, okay? Knight Rider. See, Kai.
Mr. Green with the revolver.
I really gotta see how y'all are filling out your sheets, because I'm
In the dining
apparently
room.
not.
Okay, so.
Anyways, the boys are calling me away for more Destiny. God help me, I'm getting too lazy for this game. So I'll catch you all later. I declare that whoever wins earns 1 cool dude point. What those are used for, no idea. I haven't been mailed the inventory list yet. Have fun. Alright, man. Have fun on Destiny.
Alright, bud. Maybe I'll catch you on Warframe later. That helps. So now I know what direction I need to go. I got this. I got this. I have this close. This close. I have 2 of 3. 90% sure. So I got. Okay, come on. We gotta get a long way away. We got a long
Knight Rider,
way to go.
Can I see your cards? I'm out of the game. I can't play more. I just want to see because I got one of these. Where the hell did I get mine from? Okay. Anyway.
What?
I got one of mine and I don't know who had it. Don't ignore me. Go keep going.
I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go.
Well,
Okay.
there were only 4 directions technically to go.
Shut up.
You're just mad because I'm right. 10.
Okay, we're gonna head to the lounge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, your turn.
Well, do you want to stay in the... Where are you at? You're green. You want to stay in the dining room or you want to go somewhere else? You also have 10.
I believe I'll stick right where I'm at for now.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna call out this guy
Colonel Mustard?
and say he was shot to death. Why not?
Colonel Mustard killed him
Yep.
With the revolver?
Yep.
in the dining room.
You know,
Yeah, y'all are doing your shit fancy with your stuff. I gotta see how y'all are doing this after this game's over.
I'll show you. Mine's really cool.
Okay. I already. Do I show the same card
Yeah,
again?
if you that's your yeah, I would.
Okay. Well,
I mean, that's what I do. Why give them any more info than what you need to do? Show as little info as possible. Make them fuck up. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. Alright. Go.
Make them have to pull something else out of their BS. That does not count. I did not have that technically in my hand.
nope.
4.
Just barely.
And you're not technically in the door. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, wait, where is that? Right here?
Yeah.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. In the lounge with the revolver by Colonel Mustard. So in the lounge with a revolver by Colonel Mustard. Do you have lounge, revolver, or Colonel Mustard?
Just a second. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Knight Rider. I'm trying to pop your back.
Yeah, ain't nothing to pop though.
I know that feeling.
All right.
Not wanting to pop.
Now I have a question. Stop.
Yes.
If I think I know.
You can make an accusation right after you make your whatever the other thing is called. But you only get one, and if you're wrong, you're done.
I am 99.9% sure I know who it was. With what and where.
Okay. Go ahead. Say it.
I'm going to say it was Professor Plum with a rope in the conservatory.
Woo! You get one cool dude point.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Professor Plum with a rope in the conservatory. Okay.
Okay, do you have fucking this dude? Do you have mustard?
Mhm.
Okay, I thought so, because I thought for some reason he had it, and then I'm like, wait, what?
I had it.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay. So here's how I do mine.
Because I literally just did this. Like, whenever I got a card that I knew, like, if I...
Okay, here's how I've always done mine. If I'm going, like, I mark down who I've shown my cards to. If I've shown him Mr. Green, or I showed you Mr. Green, I mark down that I showed it to you. That way I can, if you call Mr. Green again, I'm not showing you any other thing,
Okay.
anything else. And then I've got both your initials next to the other one. Once I think I've got this figured out, because I didn't have Plum, and nobody showed me Plum, but I marked, I did everything else. I had, you know, I did like the candlestick, and I did it in a room I had, but nobody could do Plum.
Gotcha.
So I took, and I thought, okay, I know it's Plum, boom, 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 because I had the other two.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay. Then when I did over there, and nobody had rope, I had the candlestick, and I had Colonel Mustard. Like, nobody could show me the rope. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Got it. And then when he called and said it was in the dining room, I knew he had one card, and I had the other card. So I marked down that you had
Dining room.
the dining room.
Okay.
So that eliminated the dining room out of what I had listed. So I marked down that you had the dining room, so I knew you had the dining room.
Fair Fox?
So then that eliminated, I was down to the lounge or the conservatory. And when I got to the lounge, and I said the lounge, and he showed me the lounge, I was like, okay, wait, stop. I only had 2 spots.
Okay. Fair enough.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was Clue. It felt a decent, fun little game. I enjoyed it, but we ain't got much else. I think tomorrow we don't have anything, and then Saturday we're gonna be going over for Friday Night SmackDown. But
Hopefully we get Rusev Day tomorrow.
We're not going to get Rusev Day. That'll be going down
You
that
might.
road. Going down that road.
Nah.
For any of you, you know we're big wrestling fans. I was gonna wait and say this tomorrow or Saturday, whatever. But I will go ahead and say it today since Knight Rider brought it up. It is official. Rusev, Miro from AEW, whatever, has re-signed. There is no word yet if Lana, CJ Perry has officially re-signed, but everybody's assuming she has. So we're going to take it that she has, but he has officially re-signed with WWE, so we don't know if he's using Miro or Rusev, but I'm just going to say this, and I know Knight Rider will back me up. All I want is Mania. I don't care who announces. I don't care if it comes over with the ring announcer announcing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Rusev Day. And that crowd is going to go apeshit.
Yep, that
Because
crowd's gonna be livid.
I will be sitting there with everybody else going, Rusev Day! Rusev Day! Alright, but anyway,
Yep.
we will talk
We
about
out.
that Saturday. I'll bring it up again in the story, in the rumors, stories, upcoming matches, part of our stream for Saturday. Make sure you're checking us out.
Yep. That's about it from us, guys. If you've made it this far on the stream, go ahead and give us a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. If you want to chat with us about board games we play, video games we play, WWE, comic books, anything like that, go ahead and join our Discord server. If you want to help support us, you can donate $1 or $2 or $500. I don't fucking know. In the
500 would be nice.
I know, right? Anyway, you can donate with the big red donate button in the About Me section.
Press the button.
Aside from that, we ain't got much else. I'm Tofari.
I'm CK.
And I'm Knight Rider. We out.
See ya.